Begin!
Hi, Deck Chat. Look, it's Deck. Click pat and bark. Okay, so pat me. Hold on. Not really reloading is cheaper than buying. I treat both. FFLs are not tricky, just expensive. Outlaw the guns, and only outlaws will have guns. Not how that would work. It depends. Arbiters are very strong in this game. Arbiters are very strong, and they mandate the law. So if you try and break the law, you're very likely going to die, and you probably won't be able to produce guns. Having a license for guns and manufacturing them, it'll be much safer than actually you trying to be an outlaw and manufacturing guns yourself. Time and experience the other thing? What is it? Hold up. Blunt boost. 30% chance to boost blunt damage by +1. Concentration. Gain +1 for the first scene. Pierce boost. Oh! Going for the bullseye. Single use. Wait, single use? Page exhausted on use. Exhausted pages are removed from play until the end of the act. That's really good. Going for the bullseye. On hit, inflict 6 to 20 damage. Fragile next scene. Oh, that's handy. That's a really good ability. Wow, this is actually good. This is card removal. Not an air stat. Single use. Page is exhausted. On hit, single... Oh my gosh. This is really good. This is basically thin out your deck after one use, and also create fragile. Time to experience range pages. Single use. On Clash lose, add 2 power to next die. Add 2 power to next die. 1 to 8 blunt damage. This is a really good item too. I hate CQCs. Single use. Pages exhausted on use. Exhausted pages are removed from play until the end of act. On hit, inflict 1 feeble. Offensive dice lose power for next scene. Beyond the shadow. So this guy likes slashing attacks. Inflict bleed next scene. On hit, inflict bleed next scene. Ooh, this would be really good for Cecil. That would be really good for Cecil. Alright, so they're weak to pierce attacks. This guy's weak to nothing, like it's staggered easily. This girl's weak to blunt damage. So Cecil can't really do much, but Cecil can at least create staggering on Stefan. I think we just go into paint. We have blunt and slashing damage. Alright, we got one try. Let's go. Melee page icon. The more common type of combat pages. When a melee page clashes against a ranged weapon page, its offensive dice cannot damage the ranged weapon opponent immediately, even if it wins a clash against their offensive die. However, the melee die will be retained upon winning a clash and be moved to the end of the dice queue for reuse. Wait, what? So I just take damage? Range page icon. Range pages will always be played before melee, regardless of speed. Less common pages that perform attacks at a distance. Even the offensive dice of a ranged page loses a clash against the offensive die of a melee page. The ranged user will take no immediate damage. However, the opponent's melee die will be retained in this case, and be moved at the end of their dice next queue for reuse. So I take damage no matter what. Okay. Shit, this is 60-20 damage. Well, whatever. Okay, no one's attacking... Yeah, I guess you're just gonna take damage. I can't stop you. So basically, a single dice melee page can technically clash a ranged weapon page dice even if it wins all the clashes. Oh! Damn! Gale, you got sniped! Minus 20 HP for Gale. Damn. End this. On Clash Win, lower the max value of the opponent's max die by 3. Inflict 2 bleed next scene. Alright, good luck, Gale. Try not to die. Trust. Oh! You can deflect bullets. So, if you win the clash, you get to deflect the bullets. Oh, that's cool. Alright, take 2 to 5 of the stagger damage. We'll give it to Roland. Cecil, take the hit! Take the hit, Cecil! Oh man, we're gonna take some damage. This is gonna suck. Oof! Staggered! Even in a clash with melee dice, you keep the dice to use again. So even you have a page with a singular dice, you can keep clashing with a ranged weapon. Interesting. Well, I know one thing's for sure. These guys are dead as disco. Let's go. Alright, Cecil might be dead. The Book of Stefan? No more! This sucks. I didn't want to get into the mess. Stay vigilant. This isn't over yet. Not fair! I didn't come here because I didn't want to! I'm feeling it. Seems like I'm getting in a shape. Let's go easy now. Best not to complicate things too much. Okay. Preparations. Use Sakura. Oh my god! Cecil! The Book of Leiwei's dead. Book of Tamaki obtained. The current calls for reception in the full stop office. Oh, okay, range weapons aren't that bad. They're a little toxic, but that's pretty good. So we got Book of Stefan, we got Book of Leiwei. Sakura's a good page, just needs some deck building to make it consistent. That Stefan fellow turned into a book just as he expected.
저 정도로 마지막까지 세상을 탓하다니 오히려 안쓰럽네.
Range weapons are good, just somewhat restricting. What makes them restricting besides the one-time use? Deck thinning is really powerful. This kind of story seems railing at the world to the end.
세상을 탓하는 것이 잘못이라고 생각해?
Do you think it's wrong to blame the world?
충분히 탓할 수 있지. 자신의 불행에 대한 책임을 세상에 떠넘기는 마음이 약해 보여서
Oh
안쓰럽다고 한 건
no, nothing wrong with that. It's not like I think he was weak-willed for putting the blame on this world for his miseries.
나도 그 세상에 사는 게 안타까워서 그렇지.
Allows the use of
애써
range.
세상을 탓하지 않으려는 내가
You have to use a key page that allows the use of key pages. Oh, I need you mean I need a skill? It's just that I pity myself for living in that same world. I'm sorry, I keep trying to not fault this world.
난 세상을 저주해.
I curse this world.
나도 그래.
Same, to be honest. Alright. The Book of Yeson. Naoki, you just allow the use of ranged weapons, and you can't transfer it? Oh. You need a body and equip ranged weapons. I see. So it can't be anyone then. That's interesting. We equip you. You're gonna borrow Hanafuda's outfit. You're gonna borrow Cecil's outfit. I can't be bothered making new outfits for people. You can't transfer it? There's some setups that are entirely built around range, just don't have those yet? I see. Okay, well, we'll build into it eventually. No rush. Alright, let's go try and fight this guy. Will you enter the Book of the Singing Machine? Yes. Scene 1. Stay sharp, everyone. Do not let his music allure you. Tech B, his fear of guns? I'm still scared of guns. Hold on, let me read this. The machine that sings cannot be targeted, does not act, takes no damage. Performance. On the scene after I create that melody is activated. That play, is activated. Plays music using a character in the machine. The character takes damage equal to 30% of their maximum HP and excluded from the battle for that scene. While the music's playing, all characters gain 5 strength and all stagger damage resistance changes to fatal. Oh! The machine that sings cannot be targeted, does not act, takes no damage. Oh wait, I crave that melody. Starting with the 3rd scene. Every 4 scenes gain an extra speed dice. It uses a different set of combat pages. If staggered while this is active. Gets put in the machine at the start of the next scene. Oh. On the scene after I create that melody is activated, it plays music using the character in the machine. The character takes damage equal to 30% of their max. That chicken out? Yeah. Bind. On hit, inflict 3 bind next scene. On clash lose, inflict 1 disarm and self next scene. So we don't really interact with this. We just take the 5 to 10 blunt damage. Okay, well, Disarm. I think we just stockpile this guy. I think we just stockpile him. Alright. Everyone attack him! Max damage! Yeah, we don't want to clash. We don't want to clash when there. Bind, bind, and bind. So everyone wants to bind Yesod. Okay. Cast preparations. You're soft. Actually, wait. We'll cast You're Soft on this. And then preparations. Sakura... We'll cast Sakura on you. I think we can just cast Struggles so that... Oh, we can. Oh no, we can't. Uh-oh. Yesod has no freaking mana. Okay, whatever. Go. Max damage! Deck is soft? Violence. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1, and raise the maximum value by 3. Lower the minimum value of all dice... Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1, and raise the maximum value by 3. Metallic Ring. Upon successful blood attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis scene. Single ally. After winning 3 clashes, restore 1 light and gain 1 to haste next scene. I don't think we have to make any blend attacks. We get violence. Soft deck? I'm not soft. The Pines were song. Used while I crave the melody is active. On hit, target is put into the machine. Oh. Hear this beautiful sound. Used while I create that melody is active. If the user fails to deal damage, stagger self to 1 to 5. On hit, 1 to 5. On hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene. On hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene. On hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene. Okay, we'll use Sakura here. Can't do much about it. Scratch that. Actually, we'll use this. Seems like everyone's gonna be put in the machine. That's no good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They can rest an emote? Sure. No! Oh no! Oh! Bees inside the machine! I can literally hear him being grilled to death. Oh no. Good luck, Bee. Good luck being Swiss cheese. Oh! Oh, Bee's alive! He just staggered. I think. Oh no, no, Bee's not staggered. He's fine. It's Yesos who's about to die. Okay. Max damage. Oof. Dead. Yes, I was feeling it. 12 bleed? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Brawl! We're being binded pretty hard. No! Not singing machine! No, 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 no. You leave me and the singing machine alone. Fuck, we're staggered. No! Yes, son! No! B! Chain whip, single ally, gain 1, 2, 3 power, speed is fixed at 1. Recharge. A librarian has a light at start of scene, gain 1, 2 haste, and deal 2 to 7 damage with attacks for that scene. Clean. Advanced dice gain power with slower speed. Plus 1 power per point of difference, up to 3. Okay. Alright, cast double Sakura. Kill him! Yes, Od's dead. Oh well. We'll do this. You're soft. It do be like that sometimes. No! Go. No! Crap. Oh, that's 10 maximum damage. Ow! Okay, at least we have 2 attacks we can use. Scratch that! Dead. Oh, we almost won! We're almost winners! We did it! Only Yesod is dead! Victory! Oh, Dora Uma, please? Oh, no Dora Uma, why? Victory! Suppression of the sinking machine complete! Heyo!
어이, 책 가져왔어.
Heyo, got your books!
독사 같은 누구씨가 또 뭐라고 할 테니 책만 두고 갑니다.
I'll just leave them here and go before Mr. Viper bites my ass.
누구한테 들었죠?
Who told you that?
뭐가? 이번엔 또 무슨 시비를 걸려고?
Tell me what? What? Are we gonna argue? What are we gonna argue about? What are we gonna argue about this time?
독사 말입니다.
You referred to me as a Viper just a moment ago.
그야 매서운 눈초리로 턱턱 쏘아붙이니 그런 건데?
Well, I called you that because you look like to spit venom at others with that sharp look of
내가 아는
yours.
사람 중에도 너랑 비슷한 성격이 있는데
You know, there was a guy I used to know who was kind of like you.
그놈 별명이 독사였거든.
He was nicknamed the Viper.
재밌군요. 저도 예전에 독사라 불렸습니다.
That's funny. I was also nicknamed as such a long time ago.
아, 역시 사람 생각은 다 거기서 거기라니까.
See, people all think in similar
그래도
ways.
넌 내가 알고 있는 사람보다
You're a bit mild in that guy, though.
칭찬입니까? 욕입니까?
Is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult?
칭찬에 가깝지. 이러니 저러니 해도 넌 올고드니까.
More of a compliment. In any case, you're upright at heart.
예전에 편집증적인 집착으로 저와 주변을 몰아세우던 때가 있었습니다.
There's a time when I would pressure myself and others with a paranoid obsession to order.
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서
Back in Lobocorp?
맞습니다. 그곳에서는 작은 실수도 큰 인명피해로 이어졌으니까요.
Correct. Back then, even a small mistake could lead to substantial casualties.
조심해야 할 때 빡빡하게 굴어서 나쁠 건 없지.
Doesn't hurt to be strict when caution's needed.
전 늘 냉정해지고 싶었습니다. 화가 나거나 슬프더라도 감추려고만 했습니다.
I wanted to remain level-headed at all times. I tried to conceal all my emotions, even when I felt anger or sadness.
그래서 더 사람들을 규율이라는 명목하에 차갑게 대했죠.
So I treated others in a frigid manner under the pretext of rules and discipline.
나한테 차갑게 구는 것도 그런 이유 때문이란 거야?
Is that why you're being so cold to me as well?
아니요, 오히려 반대입니다.
No, it is the opposite in fact.
우리가 하는 짓을 냉정히 두고 볼 수 없기 때문에 묵묵히 엔젤라를 돕는 당신에게 화를 내는 겁니다.
I am upset your compliance with Angela precisely because I cannot stand to tolerate what we're doing with a cool head.
가브리엘로 불리던 제 첫 번째 삶에서 저는 세상을 좀 더 나은 곳으로 만들고 싶었습니다.
In my first life as a person named Gabriel, I wanted to make the world a better place.
기술의 진보가 사람들의 편의가 되길 원했습니다.
I wish technological advancement would bring comfort to people.
하지만 이 꼴이 뭡니까?
But look at what we've gone into.
로보토미에서는 특이점이라는 명목하에 사람들을 환상체로 만들고 심지어 그 환상체들에게 갖다 바쳐 에너지를 얻었습니다.
In Lobocorp, we turn people into abnos, and we sacrifice even more people to the abnos, all to generate energy as part of a singularity.
그리고 그 과정은 지금도 변함없습니다.
And what we're doing right now is any less ruthless.
빛을 모으겠다며 또다시 사람들을 죽여 책을 얻고 있습니다.
For the sake of retrieving the light, we are killing people yet again and turning them into books.
고통과 정보를 맞바꿔가고 있습니다.
Inflicting pain onto others in favor of information.
마치 이 도시에서 누군가의 고통 없이는
It's as if
그
comfort
편할 수
can be
없는
achieved through the agony of others in the city.
아까 내가 말했지. 예소드, 넌 올곧다고.
Like I said, Yesod, you're upright at heart.
내 입장에서는 왜 그리 피곤하게 사는지 이해가 안 가거든.
Though I don't really get why anyone would bother to care so much for others.
그래서 난 반대로 생각해.
I think the opposite, actually.
내가 당한 만큼 누군가 편했을 테니 난 당연히 그 편의를 이용할 정당성이 있다고 말이야.
Someone else must have benefited from all the trouble I went through, so it's only fair that I get to make use of the conveniences others suffer for.
당신답군요.
It's very much like you to think so.
그렇게 생각한다고 마음이 편해집니까?
Does the kind of mindset truly ease your mind?
어쩌겠어. 그건 그거고 이건 이건데.
Nothing I can do about it anyway. That's that, and this is this.
그래도 너에게 있는 마음 자체가 글렀단 소리를 하고 싶진 않아.
Still, I don't want to say your way of thinking is outright wrong or anything.
맞는 말이야. 너무 맞는 말.
You're
그래서
right.
도시와도 나하고도 맞지 않지.
Way too right. That doesn't vibe me too well with me or the city.
당신도 저를 한심하게 보고 있겠군요.
You must be thinking I'm pathetic like others do.
그렇기 때문에 난 못하지만 넌 가능할 것 같아.
You know, this difference between our mindsets might be what will let you do things I couldn't dream of doing.
이 판을 바꾸기 위해선 어떻게든 이 바닥에서 악착같이 버텨야 해.
To shake up the whole system, you need the perseverance more than anything.
그러다 보면 언젠가 누군가의 희생 없이도 돌아가는 기술을 네가 만들 수도 있잖아.
Who knows? You might actually create technologies that don't need sacrificing others to run someday, right?
여태까지 참아왔는데 또다시 침묵하라는 것입니까?
I've already endured for so long, and you're telling me to stay silent again?
한 번만 더 참아보자고.
Just this once, man. Just one more time.
이번엔 다를지 모르잖아.
Things will turn out differently this time.
그리고 로보토미 때와 지금을 비교하면
And
하나쯤은
besides,
나아진 게 있지 않나?
some things did improve over your time in Lobocorp, right?
그렇습니다.
That is true.
적어도 제 지시를 따라주던 예전 직원들과 함께할 수 있습니다.
I can at least be with my former employees, who've always been loyal to me.
그래, 나아진 게 하나 정도는 있잖아.
Yeah, what did I tell you? There's one improvement at least.
그렇게 점차 바꿔가다 보면 뭔가 달라지겠지.
Change up stuff one at a time like that, and it can make a huge difference eventually.
당연히 난 그럴 엄두 전혀 못 내겠으니
Don't force me to do the same thing
나한테
though, since I'm totally not up for that.
당신 막무가내군요.
You're quite a foolhardy individual, aren't you?
하지만 롤랑의 말이 맞습니다.
But yes,
나아진 게 없는 건 아닙니다.
you do have a point, Roland. Some things never gone better, as you said.
더 나아질 수만 있다면 언제까지고 참아보도록 하죠.
I'll try and persevere as long as there are improvements to be made.
내 목까지 부탁해도 되려나?
Can I leave you with my share of persevering too?
그건 한번 고려해봐야겠군요.
I suppose I'll have to consider that.
봐봐, 너무 착하다니까. 엔젤라는 개소리야 라고 말했을 텐데.
See? You're just too nice! Angela would have instantly shut me down with a bullshit.
당신과 하는 이야기가 마냥 불쾌한 건 아니군요.
It turns out that conversing with you wasn't all too unpleasant after all.
그래. 나도 좋은 점이 있지.
Yup, I have my charm, you see?
그리고 말도 편하게 하라고.
And let's drop the courtesy while we're at it.
전 이게 편합니다.
I am more comfortable speaking this way.
그럴 것 같았어.
Figured.
아무튼 힘내라고.
Cheers then.
고마웠습니다.
It was nice talking with you. Oh my god.